Good evening, Kalispera, and Namaste everyone. It is a great honor and immense pleasure for me to be in front of you all tonight as a valedictorian, representing the class of 2012. I know most of you don't know me and are seeing me for the first time. So let me introduce myself. My name is Santosh Acharya, and I majored in Computer Information System. I am from Nepal, which you probably know as the country of Mount Everest and the birthplace of Buddha. Over the last 4 years here at UINDY, we have learned a lot. Dr. Dumont taught us that high correlation between variables does not mean causation. Dr. Harrison taught us themes, motifs, and symbols in plays, and my favorite was Hamlet. Professor Vasiliou taught us how to propose to a girl in Greek. I am kidding. We learned great language skills from her. All of this knowledge will no doubt be valuable as we go forward in life. But I think that the most important thing that I have learned over the last 4 years is the existence of an unconditional love. The world would be a better place if people did things from their hearts with love and care, and not just for the sake of doing them for their own benefit. My fellow countryman Buddha says, thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Our professors tried to give us as much knowledge as they could, utilizing each minute of every 1 hour and 20 minutes class very carefully. They were not just there to pass their time and get their salaries. They were there in the hope that educating us would help us create a better world tomorrow. They would stay longer than their office hours just to make us understand a chapter which we didn't understand during lectures. Some of us may eventually forget them, but these professors will stay at the university helping other groups of students, planting seeds of curiosity and motivation like they did with us, and this will continue for generations. Every time they will inspire a student to dream, to work, and to reach the destination in their lives without expecting even a thank you in return. This unconditional love and care for us made me think as a student and as a human being that money is not everything, and it is not the most important thing in life, for there is love and unconditional love, and the business of life is not always a matter of give and take. We often take for granted the very things that most deserve our gratitude. So I'd like to take a moment on behalf of myself and the graduating class of 2012 to thank all those who helped us to get here today. Those who supported us with unconditional love and care in our ups and downs over the past 4 years. Dear professors, we are really going to miss you and your classes. But of course, not the quizzes and exams. Are we, guys? I want to pay special thanks to one honorable professor and a family friend, Professor Karafutias, for his constant help and support. I would also like to thank him for the very innovative course he provided us with, the Ambassadors Forum. It gives us a rare opportunity to attend lectures given by ambassadors that expanded our global knowledge. As Albert Einstein once said, it is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. This art is mastered by Dr. Harrison. She is very dedicated to bring the best in us, which can be seen in the way she examines our paper. And I'm always grateful to her for that. Such a dedication is very rare to find. Similarly, I have to thank Professor Kores, Drimakis, Kales, Karatasas, Kanelopoulos, Nikolopoulos, and of course, I can't forget members of staff like Evgenia Gizas, Maria Chaha, Elides Potaki, and Dinas Kias, as well as Chancellor Botopoulos and Dr. Mikhailidis, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Without them, our university experience would have been incomplete. Now, it would be unethical not to mention our professor of ethics here. Our time studying philosophy and ethics with Dr. Sfikas opened up doors Our time studying philosophy and ethics with Dr. Sfikas opened up doors for us that we never even imagined were there. The best teachers teach from the heart, not from the book, and Dr. Sfikas is one of them. All the professors were great, except for one. Professor Dumont. He never taught us anything and was very hard on us. This is an opportunity to retaliate. I'm sorry to say that from your class, we learned nothing. Except how to be a man in the real world. I would like to quote Malcolm Forbes here, who stated, "Education's purpose is to replace an empty mind with an open one." This is exactly what Dr. Dumont does. I learned more in one semester in his class than others would learn during their entire university careers. Dr. Dumont has the ability to explain things very clearly, until the last student in the class gets it. And at the same time, he always keeps his sense of humor, which motivates us even more. Thank you, Dr. Dumont. However, my experience of unconditional love and care went beyond the university's professors. Even today, you can find people and organizations that help others and are not motivated by rewards or expect anything in return. They may be rare to find, but they do exist. I am very lucky to know a family like that. This family also made me believe in the existence of unconditional love. For this, I would like to thank them in their native language. Θα ήθελα να ευχαριστήσω την οικογένεια Χριστόπουλου, τα τρία αγγελούδια της ζωής μου. Όπως και οι γονείς μου με φέρανε σε αυτή τη γη, εσείς με φέρατε σε ένα καινούριο κόσμο. Το ξέρω, για όλα που έχετε κάνει για μένα, ένα ευχαριστώ δεν είναι αρκετό. Μια ζωή δεν είναι αρκετή για να τα ξεπληρώσω. Σας αγαπώ πάρα πολύ. Πάπα, πάπι και δάι. Εκτός από την οικογένειά μου, ποτέ δεν υπήρξε και ποτέ δεν θα υπάρξει κανένας στη ζωή μου πιο πολύτιμο από εσάς και το λέω αυτό από το βάθος της καρδιάς μου. Needless to say, unconditional love would be the best word to describe the love that our families have shown us. Now, I would like to say an official thanks to the people who gave me this unconditional love, my mom and dad. Thank you for always being there for me and for all your love and support. You have sacrificed so much to make sure I have a better life than you did, and I will always be grateful to you for giving me that opportunity. Also, thanks to my brother for his 24-hour stupid advice service. Whether I asked it or not, I always got it. I know he's going to ask Dad if I mention him in this speech, so here we go. You are my best friend and the greatest brother I could ask for, and I am saying this from my heart. Also, it would be unfair if I didn't mention my friends and brothers, Keshav and Nitesh, who are here tonight to share my happiness. My life in Greece would be incomplete without them. Now I have to acknowledge someone else. I see this person as a sophist of ancient Greece. They were the traveling tutors who taught one how to win friends and influence people. This sophist, her name is Sophie, has always been my motivation. She is here tonight all the way from Dubai. Sophie, now I can say thank you, for you two are a wonderful example of unconditional love and care. Finally, I would like to wish all the class of 2012 the very best of luck for their futures. I can readily say I am proud to be a part of the class of 2012. I am proud to call every one of you member of my class. We have been a part of each other's life for the past 4 years, and today is the day we finally move on with sweet memories, some of which I would like to share with you. One has to invest time in order to have friends. I learned this from Chris. Within a few minutes, he can easily gather a group of students together for anything. Similarly for Hannah taught me just improve a little bit each day and it adds up. She is constantly trying and very eager to learn new things. I know one day you will definitely fulfill your dreams for Hannah. And Eden, the coolest one. I learned proper note keeping from you. And of course, how to pose for good photos on Facebook. Meanwhile, it's because of you, Christian and Victoria, that I learned to seek perfection. As for Christine, you are the one who made me realize that I am a work in progress. I should learn from mistakes and improve. Likewise, Alexi taught me how to do good presentations. The memories of all those good times will be with me forever. Just after my speech, we will be officially graduating, and only the memories of the university life will remain. Some of us will continue with further studies here, some will leave and go abroad. Some might even join the workforce immediately. Everyone has their own path and will try to pursue their own dreams. But wherever we go and whatever we do, we will make everyone proud of us. To end this speech, I want to dedicate something to the class of 2012 that has also been the motto of my life. And to do so, I will employ the words of my favorite person, Walt Disney. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So once again, congratulations, class of 2012. Thank you.
And this is the moment you have all been waiting for, the conferring and presentation of diplomas for the graduating class of 2012. Και τώρα η στιγμή που όλοι περιμένατε, η πιο σημαντική στιγμή για τους αποφύτους μας, η απονομή των πτυχίων τους. May I call upon the Chancellor, the President, the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor for the conferring of the degrees.
Upon recommendation by the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of